Good morning, it's Saturday, January 16th, and this is the Wenatchee World's newest podcast, Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other announcements every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, Wenatchee's senior point guard, Garrett Long, is excited to lead Wenatchee basketball. Today's episode is brought to you by Equilus Group Incorporated. Equilus Group Incorporated is a registered investment advisory firm in the states of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. Equilus Group Incorporated, building your financial success. Learn more at equilusfinancial.com, member SIPC and FINRA. Also, as the pandemic, civil unrest, and dark winter days continue into the new year, Wenatchee Valley residents are reporting more feelings of anxiety, sadness, isolation, and discouragement. That's why we at the Wenatchee World and Neighbor have organized a free interactive mental health panel. Join us on Thursday, January 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. and make sure to RSVP at wwrld.us/mental health panel. Now our feature story. Wenatchee's senior point guard, Garrett Long, has a routine, one he's kept even before the COVID-19 crisis started in March. And it's one he's maintained throughout the pandemic, even with a lack of resources. His motivation? Distinguishing himself apart from every other 6'2" point guard in the state. In an interview, Long said that even before COVID-19, he was getting up at 6 a.m. every morning to get 200 to 300 shots up. Whenever he would wake up, he would just think to himself, how can I separate myself from others? He says getting up consistently, it's all mental. The hardest part is just getting out of bed. Everything else is easier from there. According to Long, there are hundreds of thousands of 6'1", 6'2" guards. The biggest difference is they don't all have the same work ethic. After his early morning jumpers, Long works on his conditioning, jumping rope or running. In the spring and summer, he runs sandhills off the Apple Capital Recreation Loop Trail before the mid-morning heat sets in. Then he lifts weights in the afternoon before heading to the Wenatchee Valley College Community Court in the evening nights for ball handling drills or pickup games. Once gyms were allowed to reopen in the fall, Long would hit the WRAC twice a day to work on his shot and workout, training lower body in the morning and upper body at night. When he can't find a court, Long trudges out to his family's garage with a pair of weathered basketballs and works on 2-ball drills, bouncing each one at varying heights before crossing over or weaving one between the legs. Even with the basketball season still on hold, Long wants to leave Wenatchee knowing he gave all he could. While state basketball had just wrapped up when the pandemic hit last March, one major impact for basketball players was the loss of the summer AAU season, which provides the greatest opportunity to get in front of college eyes. Long plays for the AAU team Friend of Hoop, but wasn't able to play in any tournaments until the early fall. But he has received some interest from a few schools, including Seattle Pacific, Air Force, Army, and Eastern Washington. He is hoping to land a D1 offer. While he's still undecided at the moment, he said he plans to figure it out over the next few months. Long is flying to Arizona later this month to play with BFL Prep, based in Seattle, for a 2-week tournament called the Grind Sessions in Phoenix. But of course, like any senior, Long would prefer to finish out his high school career playing for the Purple and Gold. He said that if there is a senior season, he's looking forward to leading the guys, and he'd really like to get to the Tacoma Dome. Though the chance of games being held at the Tacoma Dome is fairly slim at this point, a regional win would feel good nonetheless, in what has been the most bizarre year for sports. Now our weekly profile of one of the world's 30 Under 35 award recipients. Jess Tyrell is a registered dietitian at Confluence Health. She struggled with obesity during her teens and 20s before making a choice 14 years ago to live a healthier lifestyle. She lost 130 pounds over 6 years, and in the process, found her true passion. She enrolled at the Wenatchee Valley College in 2011 before transferring to Central Washington University in 2014 to complete her bachelor's degree in food science and nutrition. She went on, commuting to CWU all the while, to earn a master's degree in 2019. She joined Confluence Health in 2017, where she is the wellness and outpatient dietitian, helping patients with weight management and eating disorders. She also serves as the dietitian for the employees, which includes helping create wellness meals served at the cafeteria and bistro, running the weight loss support group, and teaching nutrition classes. Tyrell said she is proud of the life she has created for herself and feels lucky every day that she is living out her dreams. Growing up in a family full of substance abuse and poverty, Tyrell was not taught that education was important and almost didn't graduate high school. Now, she says she connects to her patients and peers because she has truly walked a mile in their shoes. She said that her own journey has taught her to be strong and resilient, and it is always a good reminder to never stop chasing the things she wants most in life. Finally, some local history. Wenatchee Valley History is brought to you by Neighbor, your trusted neighborhood community. Neighbor is a free online forum you can trust to connect with your community, focus on facts, and make a difference. Join the conversation. Visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Wenatchee Valley College opened as a private institution in 1939 as a result of donations from 51 local citizens. 2 years later, it became part of the state's public education system. Thanks for listening. We'd also like to thank our sponsor again, Equilus Group Incorporated, a registered investment advisory firm in the states of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thank you for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to tune in again on Tuesday.